These are two stops that we made on our AAA tour of Portugal in 2012. The first stop is to Loja doVinho Winery, and I know I'm saying that wrong. But this is just one of those check out the wine and how they produce it, how they store it, how they ship it, and that kind of stuff. So there's not really a whole lot to say here, except to just go here. However, when the guide told us that the casks were made of Brazilian mahogany, I asked if it would be difficult to replace them with Brazilian mahogany, being that that is now on the extinction list and extremely controlled. And she confirmed yes, so they have to be very careful to take care of these vats. Our next stop is to Fatima. Most people are familiar with the story of the visions at Fatima. In 1917, three shepherd children reported Marian apparitions. Lucia Santos and her two cousins, Jacinta and Francisco Marto, were tending sheep when the apparitions occurred. Supposedly, this is the exact location of the apparitions. I will openly admit I didn't expect this to be such a commercialized location, but that is due to thinking it was going to be more like the area in the old movies. To me, somehow, all this glitz just seemed to not match what happened here. There were three separate occasions culminating on the 13th of October 1917 with the Miracle of the Sun event. For those not familiar with it, the sun seemed to leave its place in the sky and move toward the earth. The apparition of Virgin Mary allegedly divulged three secrets to the children. Although the Miracle of the Sun marked the children's last claimed apparition, the region of Fatima continued to be a destination for pilgrims. Little Francesco was the first to die of influenza. Francisco was originally buried in the cemetery of Fatima, but his remains were exhumed in 1952 and placed in the basilica. He is buried next to his sister. His sister, Jacinta, died in 1920 from a respiratory disease. She was hospitalized for a severe bronchial illness, but she willingly underwent surgery to remove 2 diseased ribs in obedience to the Virgin Mary. But she knew the day and the hour of her death and wrote to Lucia to warn her. That's quite a heavy load to put onto a little girl. Jacinta is buried in the Our Lady of Fatima Basilica next to her brother. Lucia died in 2005 at the age of 97 from an old age illness. Lucia became a Carmelite nun, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, and continued to share the message of Fatima until her death. And she is buried in the Carmelite convent graveyard, not here at Fatima. They were beatified in 2000 and canonized in 2018.